Skinnamarinky dinky dink, Skinnamarinky doo, I love you.
A little TikTok throwback. Last fall, the Canadian classic made a major comeback. With almost 5 million views, Sharon Hampson and Bram Morrison, better known as Sharon and Bram, took TikTok by storm. And after losing their partner Lois to cancer in 2015, they've reconnected with their now adult fans.
Let's spread the love with the greatest love song ever written. Join me. And 1, 2, 3, go. Skinnamarink.
If you don't know this song, you cannot be friends with me.
I love you. Skinnamarinky dinky dink, Skinnamarinky doo. Skinnamarinky dinky dink, Skinnamarinky doo. I love you.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
And it's not just TikTok. Last fall, the group Sharon, Lois, and Bram released their first album in 21 years, Best of the Best Live. Sharon and Bram, join me now. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ian. Pleasure to be with you.
Yeah, pleasure to have you. You had big smiles on your face as you heard that video. And yet, like, you've heard that song and sang that song, I don't know, thousands of times. It still brings a smile to your face?
Always. It's a source of great pleasure.
Especially when people join us singing it. That's the wonderful thing. It's the together part.
And so a lot of that has been happening. So let's talk about the TikTok video. So, I mean, I've never had a TikTok video. I've never had anything go viral. But as you go from 50,000 views to 150,000 to 250,000 views, Sharon, what was that like?
It was shocking and thrilling, of course. You know, it makes us feel wonderful. And when we read the kinds of things that people, the comments they make, like memories unlocked, happy tears, we need this now. It's beyond thrilling.
Bram?
Yeah. Well, never thought that this would happen, but it did. And it came on to us like a flood. But when we thought about it, we realized we really have touched that many people. It's fantastic.
It is fantastic. You know, Sharon, you talked about the comments. Normally, I advise people, and I try to tell myself this too, don't read comments on social media. It can be a really rough thing to do. But the comments on those videos are so touching, and I guess you've seen them, right? Like grandmothers and mothers, kids talking about the connections that song had for them back then and had for them again. Did any of those comments surprise you?
Well, they touched me. And when people refer to us as a safe place, I'm deeply touched. They say we were a safe place. And we knew that. We heard that from people years ago. And hopefully we continue to be a safe place. One of the things that we put on Facebook was us singing, I'm slowly going crazy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, switch. And we think that that's probably a COVID theme song.
At first, a lot of people said, you shouldn't be singing that. But you know what? It's appropriate now. Yes. We are totally going crazy.
So I don't know how the Canadian music business works, but I kind of have this image in my mind that when you go as viral as you guys did on TikTok, that some music executive comes in and says, okay, you know what? We need to monetize this. We need to turn this around and do something with it. Did anything like that happen?
I'm standing by the phone. We don't have a lot of history dealing with music executives. We took care of our careers. We kind of managed our careers over many years. And now we have my daughter, Randy Hampson, who is managing us. And it's a good thing because Bram and I are too lazy to manage ourselves. We need that help.
Yeah, maybe I should give her a call too, because I'm kind of too lazy to manage myself.
Right.
Bram, let's talk about your new album, Best of the Best Live, your 21st album, and it features songs from different live performances, and notably, it includes Lois.
It does include Lois, and honestly, for years, we had no idea that it existed. We said, hey, let's record these concerts, and we had them, the feed pulled right off the board, so it was really high-class music. And then we forgot about it until somebody, a friend of ours, reminded us, and he said, let's listen and see what's there.
And we end up with concerts from 17 different cities across North America, and we're delighted. And there was so much available music that we're planning to put out another album. So people should write to SharonLewisandBram.com, and if they have favorites that they'd like us to include, perhaps we can do that. We would love that.
Very artfully done. Sharon, now that you've mastered TikTok, maybe the newest of the popular social media, what's next?
What we're hoping for, what we're planning for, is a concert at the great Massey Hall. After the huge number of concerts that Gordon Lightfoot did there, Sharon, Lois, and Bram had the largest number of concerts there. And we're very proud of that. And we adored playing there. What did you say, Bram?
Ever in history. And it's
Yes.
a long
So we're
history.
hoping to round the circle and go back there and do a final concert there.
Yeah, have you guys been to Massey since they renovated it?
No.
Not yet. We're not going anywhere in Toronto.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, listen, I'm glad that you took the time to connect with us, and congratulations on your newfound success. It's an amazing story.
Thank you.
very
We want to
much.
let our audience, our friends know that we're going to do a free live Zoom concert choosing some of the songs from that album on Saturday, January 22nd, in the afternoons.
You see, you don't need an agent. You're doing a very good job and good for you for promoting what you
Got
guys
a
are
job
doing.
for me, Ian?
I don't, but I should. Sharon and Bram, thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Ian.
Anne. Pleasure.